Bush and Farms, York, South Carolina. That was our purchase when we checked in at the storefront for the place. And that was the pumpkin that Ray's gonna carve in the next day or two, just in time for Halloween. Wonderful store, so much produce to choose from. Wished I could have bought a little bit of everything, but I had to hold back. Pretty cool. We are at Gypsy Wind Farm in South Carolina, and we've got dogs all so excited right now. We got chickens on this side. And we've got pigs over here on this side.
So they came from the island of Barbados originally, and of course, Goofball's gonna.
Oh.
This is Lucy. She's the one that you gotta watch. That's Anders, or Velcro. Now.
They're tan. Most Pyrenees I see are.
These are Anatolian.
Oh, okay.
Anatolian Pyrenees. So he's actually our best dog. She's good. She stays with the chief all the time. He's usually outside, but he's getting older now. So then we got a donkey that was out from out west. So the sheep, you know, like lamb, you get from Australia or New Zealand or whatever. It's very, very gamey tasting.
Yep.
Ours is very, very mild. So Muscovy ducks. And those are guinea hens. Our last 2 out of 40.
What, they just die off easy?
No, some got them.
Oh man.
Yeah, coyotes get them.
Raccoons will get them too.
Oh yeah, possums. So there's mama ducks, their babies over there. They're eating grass seed right now. Whoop.
I'm gonna drop something.
So,
I can take that paper.
Yeah, take that.
but we just got this pasture done about a month and a half ago, and we just introduced them in there. And as you see, all the sweet gum leaves are about gone as far as they could reach.
Yeah.
And they'll gnaw on the trees, and they'll do layover in the spring, and then they'll grow leaves on them, and they'll just eradicate them.
Oh, they're beautiful.
So,
They're gorgeous goats. Gorgeous sheep.
Sheep, yeah.
yeah, there's one goat in there. Hey! Now we do have baby pigs running around, so don't get excited.
Yeah.
They'll just come up and see you.
Yeah, we raised goats and cows and chickens when I was a kid.
Yeah. All we had was cows back in the day when I was growing up. So these are all the young boys from the last batch. We're just trying to get some size on them.
So do you primarily raise for meat, or do you
We mainly
shear
sell
them?
breeding stock. They're hair
Okay.
sheep. They don't.
All right.
They're just hair sheep. We don't shear them.
Okay.
So mainly breeding stock, but you know everybody wants 3 ewes and 1 ram.
Okay.
So and then so the rams we pretty much process, put in the freezer camp, sell the meat. I mean, we had a family with 7 kids. Family with 5 kids. Somebody had trouble with their bus, asked if they could spend another day till they could get some parts. See, there's a baby right there.
I see.
There'll be some bigger ones out. Saturday's going to be catch-up day and get them in another pen. So the black and white ones, not that you could tell they're black and white. The majority of them are Barbados black belly. I mean, Mangalisa. The 2 whites are genetic kickbacks. So they're called blondes, and they're genetic kickbacks. They just came out of a litter. They were just, you know. And then the brown one is an old spot Tamworth Duroc Mangalisa mix. And she's up next for freezer camp.
Yeah.
So, but this is pretty much what they do to any piece of land you put them on. So we got about 5 more acres going back that way. We're going to get fence in and start rotating them a little bit more. But this is like my catch pen setup we made. We had a bunch of church kids here on Saturday. Of course, it was nice and sunny, and they all come back and they go, "Ooh, it stinks! Why does it smell like that?" Established hardpack road. So we ran with it for a road. Probably not the best location, but. And then these are all rams in here with the horse. So we bought this right around 5 years ago. No fence here whatsoever. So all these buildings you see, they're all off the other farm. Took the roofs off, picked one up at a time, put it on a trailer, and drug it up here. That'll work. Well, yeah, that's Salty Dog, that little goat. He's the mascot. That's Marie's goat. She lives back up there. So, and the white ones are Katahdins. And then you'll see some that are tan. And those are Katahdin black belly mix. So, yeah, these boys want it. One of them wants to get over here in the worst way, I'll guarantee you. Time to start breeding again.
Hi, beautiful.
So, yeah, we stayed up a place in Illinois, south of Chicago, Ridgeland Street Farm, and they were doing Harvest Coast and Boondockers. So this is going to be our little camp area. We got a 21-foot by 16-foot tall grain bin we're going to put up for a tiny home.
Oh,
That
cool.
building there is going to be the bathhouse. We're going to have 4-foot shower in it, composting toilet, sink. Just kind of, you know, roughs on. Just do it all in time.
Yeah.
And then the Airstream's going to set down here for another spot. And then some friends of mine in Charleston, one's a builder and one's a really good carpenter. They're drawing up something right now. And they're going to do a little wood frame, shake shingle, tiny house with funky roof lines and stuff like that.
Okay.
So those would be for lease. And then eventually when we get everything straightened around, you know, smaller rigs. Like we got a lot of camper vans that come in, or, you know, tent campers and stuff.
Yeah.
They'll be able to plop up in here.
Nice.
So
How long ago did you fill in the pond here?
I just started building that 2 years ago. It ain't done yet.
Yeah, I see that.
So I just, I was 16, I started building that. In the winter of 16, we had like 30 inches of rain in 2 months. And it filled it all the way to the top. I mean, it was up over the dam.
Start washing out.
No, it didn't go too far. But, you know, it's not on the priority list.
Yeah.
So whenever I got a couple hours and I want to go sit on the traco, I'll start digging on it. And so I got a buddy down the road that's got a huge pump, a 10-inch hose. And when I want to drain it, we could probably drain that thing in about 6 hours.
Wow.
You know, that thing pumps some serious water.
10-inch hose, I'd expect it. That's your garden plot?
Garden. And then this is the bottom part of this is the herb garden. And then we got sunchokes up here. That used to be an old chicken pen. We had that old chicken house sitting in there.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the raspberry, blackberry patch. So, eggs don't sell all that good for us. I mean, everybody around here is raising eggs.
Yeah.
You know, and we go to farmers markets. And,
No, everyone's got eggs, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
so,
Well, you don't have to worry about fertilizer. You got plenty of that around.
oh yeah, never ending. So in our county, we can get mulch. So that's just recycled tree debris that they grind up.
Yeah.
And it's free.
Nice.
So I go get 10 yards at a time on this truck. And wherever we got bad ground,
Mulch it up.
spread it out. And just, because if you put it out, grass will grow.
Yeah.
Whether you want it or not.
We are staying tonight and tomorrow night at Carterville Country Winery. It is a Boondockers welcome and a harvest host. And we signed up through Boondockers Welcome so that we can stay for 2 nights instead of just the one. And right now I'm waiting on Ray to join up with me, and we're gonna go over and have a wine tasting. And there's where we're parked over there. All ready for Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. We've had some wind. Halloween at Carterville Country Winery. The last couple of nights, we've been staying at the Honey Hill Campground in the Francis Marion National Forest in South Carolina. This place has about 10 sites, well spread out. It's a loop around an old fire tower that is locked up. Some people come here during this time of year to go hunting. Others just come here to camp. You can do it, camp here for free up to 2 weeks at a time. It's been real pleasant. People are nice. Quiet at night. And beautiful. We are at Whippoorwill Farms in South Carolina. It's just north of Savannah. It's just south of Charleston. The dogs are really excited about being here. Tinker really is. They've got tons of chickens and it looks like goats, and this is actually a pig farm. We're staying here for the night through our harvest hosts. Okay, this way. There's a couple of eggs.
A couple of eggs?
Yeah, but they're not for sale.
No.
It's the few that they have.
Told you. There they come. Out the right.
Oh, they're all curious.
That sounds like a fan.
Nope, that's not one.
He's like, that one must be sniffing something good. That's what I do when I sniff something good.
Alright, so we are at Oyster Factory Park, where they have up to 24 hours parking. So we're trying it out. We found this place on iOverlander. Alright. So it's a nice park. Come on, babe. Come on, Tink. This way. Okay, over here. Tink, leave it. Good girl. This ramp and dock were built in honor of Jerry Reeves III, a man whose vision and generosity manifest into Oyster Factory Park on the May River. His legacy will be enjoyed for generations to come. The Garvey House, 1870, Blufton Historical Preservation Society. They have guided tours. You can go in there and come here. That's really pretty. Come on, Tink. Little is known of Cyrus Garvin's early life. He was likely born into slavery, possibly on a plantation of the Baynard family. Garvin is notable for having amassed considerable status and property after emancipation. In 1868, he was enacted as an agent on Ephraim Baynard's Montpelier plantation. By 1870, he was farming 75 acres, and that number had risen to 110 years later. In 1878, he acted as an agent for St. Matthew's Baptist Church, helping them to acquire land in Blufton. And it's continued on the other side. Nope, stay here. There are squirrels everywhere. And the dogs are just loving it. Come on, this way. This way. So we just plan on leaving ours unattended for about 2-3 hours tops later tonight. Driving to Savannah for a drink. Have a drink at the oldest business in Georgia, in Savannah, Georgia. And that's it. Well, this is a pretty cool place where we're getting to stay tonight. You could smile.
What?
Go for it.
get up over there.
next week on the local pod.
She's gonna try.
Feel free to leave questions or comments below, and please remember to like,
Sit.
subscribe, and share. See you next week.
Hey, we're not gonna eat the bag. So thank you for keeping it from flopping back here.